Life's
amazing. Okay, so Kareem and I are here in the middle of hosting auditions. We have been here for about 2 hours so far.
Yeah.
How would you say it's going, Kareem?
It's actually going pretty well. We had some good auditions. We had some weird auditions, some funny ones, and some crazy wigs. And I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but it's just going to throw that out there. And we still have a few more coming through. I'm sending text messages now. Talia, how would you say they're going?
Yes, auditions today have been great. This has been like the best session I've ever had as far as auditioning goes, and I think it's because it's organized. Well done, Kareem.
Thank you.
As far as the actors coming in, yes, I like to offer some tips because I'm a helper as well. When you're auditioning people, look like your damn headshot when you come in. All right, don't come in here looking like your cousin, your distant cousin.
Please don't.
Because we don't know who you are now at this point, and we have that awkward moment of, hey, who are you? Which has happened. Also, speak up. We'd like to hear you. Smile. Engage with us. Don't be in such a hurry to also run out before we get to ask you questions either. And you have a great shot of getting the job if you do those things. Tali's tips. Alright, what's up everybody? It's Miss Adams here.
And Kareem.
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown.
Alright, so we just wrapped up our first day of casting for our new web series called Teacher's Lounge, and it's exciting. We got some great talent out today, and
This is my list.
the list.
I will show you my notes because
Yes,
some of it is funny, but we got a good turnout today.
we did. I thought it went better than I thought it was going to go. Like normally I dread casting calls. I hate them anyway because I'm sitting there and I feel like I'm judging people, and I don't like that feeling. And sometimes, especially like when it's bad, I feel even worse for the person. But today, everyone was great.
Yeah.
Everyone that came in had questions, they were getting into their character, and they had great energy.
Right.
When people have good energy when they come to a room, it makes the process so much better.
I love auditions. I like to laugh at people. That's my main goal, to laugh at people. And I know that's bad, but I love the audition process, especially when we have turnouts like this. When there are people who come, like you said, come out and they're into it and they ask questions, because we've had auditions in the past where people don't really ask anything and they don't really give their all, or they're really soft spoken.
Yeah.
So today was great.
Yeah. I guess I'll start us off. Teacher's Lounge was originally a sitcom pilot idea that Kareem had, and we were discussing ideas for TV shows one day, and I just thought, we could really make that into probably a successful web show if we just condensed it and put it in one space, because you rarely get to see the perspective of teachers in high school as opposed to getting the high school students' perspective on television. And having worked in a school before, I know firsthand that teachers have lives of their own, they have quirky personalities, and they don't always love their students. So I thought it could be hilarious to kind of capture that.
And I wanted to, well, this whole idea came from, it originated, the idea came from my own actually experience in high school. It's been a few years, but I had a very distinct, or not distinct, I had a very weird group of teachers who didn't care about what they said to the students, to each other. And if any of them are watching this, they know who I'm talking about. And I had the nastiest principal. Everybody just hated her. Like everybody, teachers, students, parents even hated her.
If she's watching, you want to give her a shout out?
Hi, Dr. Brown. I'm gonna say your name because I'm 25 now, so I can say, well, I'm 24, but I'll be 25, so I can say that now. So yeah, so it originated from my own high school experience. I wasn't the best student, so I know teachers talked about me. Hell, some of them talked about me to my face. So and we laugh and joke. So that is what the show is. It is high school, but from the teacher's perspective.
Exactly. And I tried to implement some of the problems that I know the district I went to school in had, which was, it always came down to funding. I went to high school in Florida, and so in America, everyone knows that Florida public schools are just not the best, and we're always losing funding, and they want to push you to take these standardized tests, and based on these standardized tests, you can get more money. So it turned into this ridiculous thing to to me as a student where you were going to classes, but you were only studying for standardized tests. So by the time I got to college, I realized how far behind I actually was. Thanks, Florida school system. It might kill me. But now I'm educated, so hey, it worked out. But yeah, I wanted to have like a teacher who's definitely rebelling against this kind of testing only persona or mentality in the classroom. So that's played by the character of Theo, who's the young, bright-eyed teacher who's just now joining Madam C.J. Walker High School. Yeah.
And of course, we needed that one. With a teacher like that, Theo, we need someone who's opposite of that, and to be his friend and to guide him. A person with wisdom, but who also is wild and crazy and just doesn't care about anything. He doesn't care about anything. And of course, we have the coach, the gym teacher, who is actually, when I kind of was thinking of the coach, he reminds me of a teacher that I had who wasn't actually a gym teacher. He was actually art teacher, but he was the basketball coach. And so this is where Marty Spackle came from. Anything else?
We have a number of funny characters in there. We have, Kate Hernandez, the Spanish teacher who considers herself to be honorary Latina because she married a Latino man and she speaks the language, so she thinks she's down to get down. And we actually have Jennifer Nieves, who actually is Hispanic, and she wants to. She just can't stand Kate, basically. There's nothing worse than having someone who's over the top who thinks that that's what your culture embodies. So they're going to play well off of each other, I feel.
And like you said, we have a number of characters, science teachers, drama teachers.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah, we just have great moments, great episodes with scenarios that happen in schools. Like there's always a teacher, it seems like every other week, that's getting caught with a student. So we hit that head on. In a comedic way, of course. For this first season, we're doing 7 episodes, just to kind of make it feel like it could be a serialized television show, to get the feel of it and to showcase maybe a voice that isn't necessarily on TV now, and no one's really kind of tackled it yet on the web either. So we're really excited about it. We're hoping to get lots of views, to get people to engage, because the one common denominator is we all went to high school, So now we can be the flies on the wall in the teacher's lounge.
Right. And we hope that teachers watch this too and can relate to it. Like,
give us feedback.
Yeah, give us feedback. Like, I have a student like that. And, this person, my coworker makes me feel this type of way. They hit the nail with this one. And for my friends that are watching, who've been asking for years to see me in something, you might see me in a cameo in this a few times in a few episodes as a security guard. So.
Because what good high school doesn't have security?
And the character he's great. I promise you guys.
And for my friends out there, I won't be in front of the camera.
She won't.
This is it. So tune in to watch me on behind the scenes footage of making the series Teacher's Lounge. All right? Miss Adams.
Mr. Brown.